dark fantasy anime for Elden Ring fans. Soon, the sprawling world of Elden Ring will grow again with the announcement of the incoming Shadow of the Eldtree expansion. Fans are excited for some massive lore drops. We're also excited for a return to the dark, atmospheric fantasy of the blockbuster game. So in the meantime, we're visiting a few of our favorite anime along those lines. If you like the world building, gruesome monsters, and grim battles of this series you love watching, or rewatching these titles as you wait to return to the lands between, consider taking a trip to these worlds. Devilman Crybaby. Elden Ring is a high fantasy, so we start from the most down to earth and go from there. From calling Devilman Crybaby down to earth feels wild. Even by comparison, Masaaki Yuasa's beloved take on No Gonagai's magnum opus is a blend of modern animation and old school demonic madness. It's one of many upright approaches to the story of Akira Fudo, a well-meaning young man who finds himself possessed by a demon, but even this isn't enough to change his ultimately kind soul. If you get kicked out of bizarre abominations, a Gonagai titles is always a good bet, and any Devilman title ranks highly in that respect. But if you're new to this long-running story, Crybaby is a great gateway. Best of all, it's easy to find on Netflix. Vampire Hunter D, a lone warrior who excels in combat, traveling on this mainland to fight monsters. Sounds pretty Elden Ring to us. Vampire Hunter D is a classic novel series combining the work of author Hideyuki Kikoshi with the gorgeous art of Yoshitaka Amino, and the anime adaptation is just as pretty to look at. We felt a D, a downfear who, as suggested by the title, hunts vampires on a far-future Earth. If you're an Elden Ring fan and this series sounds a bit familiar, that's probably for a good reason. You'd like run into D, Hunter of the Dead, during at least one of your playthroughs. This NPC bears a few similarities to Kikoshi's Vampire Hunter, and is some assumed to be a reference of the same. Berserk. It's no secret that the Soulsborne games take heavy inspiration from Berserk, and so this is a no-brainer for Elden Ring fans. All the usual suspects are there. A lone warrior, check. Unearthly creatures wreaking havoc in a war-torn world, check. Gore for days, you get the idea. If these games are your jam, this series is a must-see, or a must-read, as a manga is considered a classic. If you do decide to give a Berserk a try, we recommend attending to find the 1997 anime, where the new versions are full of excitement and horror. The 2D animation is just nicer to look at in general, while nice in a relative scene. Need more action? Check out some of our favorite anime ninjas.